So I'm on a tear of a different, going on a different 5-minute rants. This is probably the fourth of these. 2/23/2014, 03:01 p.m. I just concluded how in the military I was civilianized in a way from being my unit, and I definitely had to make. It was just easier for me to get out and not say, well, I'm not going to become, because I could have been a Marine officer. I was going to do the MECIP program. I was going to go into counterterrorism. I was going to do all these things. But then I said to myself, I'm just too civilianized. I have to get out, or I'm going to end up 20 years in the Marine Corps, and I don't know if I can go back to the infantry or that type of lifestyle anymore. I got civilianized there, and it was good. I'm glad I went there, and because then I got a chance to actually be a free man. You know what I mean? But people are not having that opportunity to be able to say, do you like different people? Do you see how people are different? And when they get into the structure of the church, the military, and that type of thing, they have to be extremely enlightened, dude, in order to be in those environments, but then to really respect people, you know? And I'm saying that that's the breakdown in America. That's the breakdown in Americana. And we have to get it back. You have to be able to say it's okay for people to be different, to think different, and to like different music, and that they're not second-class citizens for who they love or the music they like or their beliefs in God. And you have to stop seeing it as a threat and start seeing it as a good thing in America. Be diverse. Have your own freedoms and your own beliefs. There's obviously a fear. In order to enact these laws like in Arizona and try to enact them in 9 other states, there is a fear. And you have to say you're afraid of your own self. Because you're going to get a totalitarian government that ends up oppressing you and ends up oppressing your children and ends up being like Ukraine. And then before you know it, you're going to have these oppressive countries coming over here saying, well, hey, give me half your state, man. Why not? We're conservative. We unionize with the church. We're not different. I mean, you're gonna get something that is really not good, rather than to get them to be free. That's the goal, is to have a free world, to live free, not to have communism, not to have fascism. And you have to be able to see that. So when I say I want to make a citizen's arrest against these 27 or how many lawmakers enacted this law because it's an act of treason, I mean it. And then we can vote on mercy. But they have to know and be liable for a treasonous action that destroys freedom. And anyone that colludes with them in other states. And then we can vote as a nation to say, can you get it? Can you get, don't you see that that's wrong? And don't you see that destroys freedom? And they can see that, and then there could be mercy. Because remember, the death penalty is for treason. I don't want a whole large group of people to be executed, I mean, but that's the law. But we can vote on mercy. But they still have to be detained, arrested, and put on trial for treason, because that's a treasonous action. I'm hereby making a decree as a citizen. I want any lawmaker, them and any lawmaker in union with them, arrested for treason. And they'll put on trial for treason. And then mercy can come at by the people, by the citizens, to vote. But that is a destroyer of your civil liberties, your freedom, and America. And that allows other countries that would want to go free to end up under oppression. Then you have all these women who are already oppressed worldwide to really be oppressed, to never have a female leader, to never have that maternal love, because it's the alpha male oppressing and that one-party system of dictatorship. That is an absolute crime. And these people have to be arrested, detained, and put on trial for treason. We have to stop it now, so that we can get that maternal love in not only this country, but in all these countries that these women are being oppressed. It's not going to happen with the alpha male dominance of extreme conservatism.